Welcome to IDMK. This is the second show in our series on International Women's Day, where we are embracing equity and digital innovation and technology for gender equality. I'm joined by three amazing ladies here today. We have Rashim, Rashmi, and Jyoti. Thank you all for joining me. So, Rashim, turning to you first, how do you manage your mental and emotional well-being?
Well, personally, I work in a industry which is very stressful. I work in a care industry as a manager, which has got a lot of responsibility. At the same time, living in today's world where you've got a lot of responsibility, and we have actually taken a lot on us than required. So I personally tap into my emotions. I do practice a lot of spirituality, and that helps me a lot in terms of meditation. I do listen to the music. Uh, but that sort of like sometimes doesn't work when we don't acknowledge or be aware of our emotions. Sometimes we carry a lot of emotions which are not required. Sometimes we think about things which are not in our control. So I personally sit down in the night, which may sound silly, but I do journal every day. I pay gratitude what I have actually achieved, if I have. If I haven't, I say that's fine. I'm not a superhuman. But at the same time, then I do tap into my emotions if there's some negativity, if something which is keep playing in my head. Someone said something to me, I don't want to hurt myself again and again by thinking about it. So I just discard it and try to stay in the present. So this is my way of maintaining my emotional well-being, and that has helped me. Trust me, it is not easy because I wasn't like this, but I've learned it now. So yeah, I'm in a happy place now.
Good, excellent. How do you think people can encourage women to take up leadership positions?
I think first of all we have to let go of the limiting beliefs we have, which are associated with women being leaders. At the same time, it's important that we celebrate the uniqueness of women. We don't expect women to be like the other gender. I think it's very important that we celebrate that diversity and we accept the uniqueness of women, and they can bring the gifts to the leadership, their own ways of dealing with things. And it's like diversity is not about, I am equal. It's all about you're different from me, but I still have that, still have difference, but I can deal with the things in a different way. So that's important. And I think women should be more encouraged uh, to be part of different success stories of other women being leaders. That can encourage them because we can be very good leaders, but maybe in a different way. But that has to be celebrated. That's my personal opinion, because I think sometimes we try to bring perfection because I want to compete with the other gender. But it's not about that. It's about that I have to focus on what I can do rather than what I cannot do.
So, Jyoti, this is the first time in IDMK history that women have held the position of office bearers. How do you think this is going to help IDMK moving forwards?
Um, Thank you, Jason. This is really very good questions. I really feel immensely proud, to be part of IDMK and getting that opportunity to work with IDMK. Uh, Everyone is changing, the world is changing, and the equality which is coming into really gives us to use our transferable skills, which can be used in a different way. We all work in house, we work in environment, which is office, but this is something, it's a voluntary field. We bring passion to this field, and I think that drives us so immensely into working towards youth, working towards getting whole community together, the culture, diversity. I think that's what we bring. We carry those roots, with us.
Rashmi, on the theme of digital innovation and technology for gender equality, what does the theme mean to you?
Digital innovation and technology for gender equality means empowering all women and girls with the inclusion of women into innovation and technological areas. Also, educating them in digital age for achieving greater equality, giving them the scholarships, promoting them, and encouraging them to study IT, technology, and digital innovation.
And what do you think you can do, or people in general can do, to put this theme into practice?
Well, I'm working as a sales director of a company which helps enterprises with cloud data management. I have also been working in cloud transformation. So I think, I mean, whenever we are looking for any profiles like a cloud architect or solution architect, there are very teeny weeny bits of women who are coming forward, or I should say, there aren't many women in that area. And I think that is where I would like to see quite a lot of women applying for these technology jobs. So, what I would like to promote women and girls in technology, in digital innovation. Um, um, Again, I mentioned about the scholarships. So, I think should be quite a lot of universities and schools should be teaching them at a quite early age about technology, digital innovation, and I believe it's time to empower women and girls everywhere globally. And
Excellent.
also, I think we should be celebrating women driving digital innovation and technology and being there for them. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So there are many organizations now promoting science, technology, engineering, mathematics, or what we call STEM. Things like Women in Tech, Google's Women Tech Makers community. What do you think we can do to help women get into STEM and start learning STEM subjects?
I think implementing the strategies, an environment for women to learn these technologies and foster their interest, basically coming into this field, from the early age, would really encourage them to be part of this. Get them the education, which can give them the learnings, which they can start early age. They will have those funding, the social environment, which they can nurture their skills and go ahead with this field. So that's more essential, for them to have that. Also, women can have more flexible working, which allows them to be a part of this STEM cell, where they can go and have these courses done, working environment which can provide them those facilities. It's also, we kind of like unconsciously, there's a bias, when appointing these women. Certain fields are, or maybe STEM technology is more dominated by men, I think. It just probably has been from a generation, people think that men are more qualified or they fit more in that barrier. But it would be wonderful if women can given those chances, and we not be biased to give these kind of jobs, They can do flexible jobs and they can take all the responsibilities. But yes, if you provide that environment, women are ready to take on anything. They are pilots, they are in the army, they are very well established in all the fields. They are mothers, they're sisters, but they are very well strength they carry, which they can do in any field, they can perform.
Excellent. Wow. Okay, thank you, ladies, for joining me today. It's been absolutely fantastic. It's been a pleasure. And thank you all for joining us. If you've enjoyed this show, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the IDMK YouTube channel, where we'll be posting further updates on our upcoming events. Also, you can find a link to the playlist, which includes this video and our previous video in the International Women's Day series, also down in the description. We look forward to seeing you on another episode with IDMK. Thank you. Goodbye.